It's a beautiful, bright Monday morning from Bushel Island. Good morning, folks, and welcome. We are live from the national headquarters of the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority of Liberia, NaFAA, where workers have gathered at the grounds of the entity over allegations of some 800 plus thousand dollars allegedly mismanaged by the Director General of the institution in Madam Emma Glasco. According to them, this was a World Bank funded project that should have impacted the fisheries industry of Liberia, that Madam Glasco had the funds directed for her personal benefits, as according to their account, and a couple other actions inconsistent with the actions and ability of the entity to deliver it. On those bases and several others they have gathered, and it's on a working Monday. As early as this time, they have blocked the main entrance leading to the institution, and they have said that no work will go on today until the president or those in authority see need to call Madam Glasco to book. And so this placard says, for refusing to provide strategic management plan for the fisheries sector, Emma Glasco must go. It also says our World Bank partner must stay, Emma Glasco must go. And this one says we can no longer work in a devalued institution. Emma has devalued NaFAA. Please leave to save our institution. This one says for diverting money intended for NaFAA headquarters, a building to put that's for personal use, Emma Glasco must go. This one says no for refusing to provide transportation for NaFAA staff, we stand against you. And we'll go on to read more. It says for sending staffers that staff are seized without insurance, Emma Glasco must go. Enough is enough. This one says for diverting NaFAA staff NASCOP benefits, Emma Glasco must leave now. President Buakai, please act now, intervene in the situation. The staff of NaFAA deserve to better. That's from the inscriptions on the banner here. And this one says for paying high school graduate salaries above qualified individuals, degree holders at NaFAA, Emma Glasco, there is a need that you part ways with us. And so, folks, the main entrance leading to the headquarters of the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority are then prevented by the workers on grounds of that over some over US 800,000 World Bank funded project were being mismanaged by Madam Glasco. We hope to go around to talk to the workers that have gathered. It is on a Monday, and everyone expects that all of the government institutions, ministries, and entities should be functional, should be operational, should be in full swing as early as this time. But on the contrary, the workers here have gathered in protest to what is happening currently. And so we stay out there. We will move on to speak with a lot of them. Once we're going to move on to speak with a lot of the workers out there to tell us what exactly you guys they have got out there for. For folks as it stands, this is the situation at the headquarters of the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority. A copy of the draft, that's the Liberia Sustainable Management Fisheries Project Implementation Support Mission report that is currently in my possession. That's April 17th to the 26th. This report was released. And I think it is on the basis of this report that the workers have gathered. We want to go around to talk to them, tell us what exactly are the reasons why they have blocked the main entrance of the institution. Madam Glasco is the Director General. She served previously under the leadership of President George Weah. Upon I'll tell you, got expired. She was again appointed by President George Weah. That's somewhere around 2021, 22. She was then appointed by President George Weah. So as it stands, she still have at least 2 years left to serve as Director General. But there has been claims and counterclaims, dissatisfactions continue to ensue from some factions of the workers here. There are countless occasions they have declared a vote of no confidence in Madam Glasco. They named that of unfavorable environment. That's according to them that Madam Glasco has brought upon the institution, ranging from salary discrepancy up until unfavorable environment for workers as well. The lack of transportation, and you go on to name a lot of them. They are called as reasons for their action on today. So we will move on to talk to a lot of the folks out here. We'll move on to talk to a lot of the folks out here to tell us what are the reasons why they say no to the leadership of Madam Glasco. And if we may recall, there are over on 3 separate occasions now. This will be the 4th one that the workers have gathered. It requires attention. Some will say there is a need that we give attention to what is happening at NaFAA. If the need for investigation is called for, we have to do it, because this institution plays a critical role as well in our revenue, in terms of revenue generation for national government. So with actions that they have been seeing on early morning, it warrants investigation. So we hope to move around to talk to them. We hope to move around to talk with the workers out here. And they're the ones that are going to say it better than I do. We have a lot of them as early as this morning. Good morning and welcome. You want to talk to me? Good morning, welcome. I'm seeing.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm seeing out here as early as 7 a.m. this morning. And in protest of what you called as, I'm seeing from your placard for sending staff at sea without ensuring Emma Glasco must go, enough is enough. You want to give us an account of the reasons why you have gathered?
Yeah, we gathered here today because of NaFAA. Madam Glasco sent observer at sea without insurance. Madam Glasco sent observer at sea and then paid them $10 while the agency paid them $30. We are saying to the President of the Republic of Liberia, he must act and act now, because Madam Glasco cannot be here and be carrying all those bad labor practices. We continue with Madam Glasco. We have been on this for the past 3 months. We continue to tell the President's office, we wrote the President, we wrote the legislature that we can no longer work with Madam Glasco. The technical staff here are no longer in favor of Madam Glasco. They are no longer willing to work with Madam Glasco. Therefore, we are calling on the President to get Madam Glasco out of this place so that we can have a very functional NaFAA. If not, NaFAA will not be a functional NaFAA.
What's the conversation surrounding the 800,000? I'm told as well at the World Bank.
The 800,000 was allocated by World Bank to build a state-of-the-art office for NaFAA. But then Madam Glasco directed the money to buy a car for herself. She used the $800,000, $138,000 to buy a car for herself.
You could say allegedly.
And then, I think you saw the memoir from the World Bank in recent time. It was confirmed by the World Bank. Go to the memoir, you will know that, what we're saying. Everything we wrote in our resolution, it has been validated by the World Bank memoir. Everything we said there is in the World Bank memoir. So Madam Glasco diverted the money and bought $138,000 vehicle for herself, while the star does not have vehicle transport buses to commute them to work. Why will you use $138,000 to buy a car for luxury and you have the staff not going to work on time? We don't have bus to go to work. But then when we come to work late, Madam Glasco locked the gate on grounds that we came to work late, we will not enter the fence. So we are calling on the president. If Madam Glasco will remain here, it means there will be no functional NaFAA. It is better for Madam Glasco to go because we need the president of the World Bank.
This could start the operations of the institution.
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. That's why we want to see it happening so that the president can act swiftly. To save the institution, the president must act swiftly because Madam Glasco is corrupt. Go to the World Bank memoir. You will see what we're saying. Everything we said in our resolution is in the memoir.
I'm saying when you mention over 3 months now you've been in this advocacy, in terms of the line of the government and other institutions that supersedes the affairs of NaFAA, has there been any time that
we have made an effort? We have made an effort with the board chair, Dr. Alexander Luther, but it seems to be not working. Madam Glasco take money from our account every day to spend money just to retain power, to retain this position. So what we say is that we will go very radical. We will not listen to anybody until the president office acts.
Somebody could lose your job. Somebody could lose your job in the process.
I cannot lose my job. I cannot lose my job. I'm doing the right thing. If you think I'll lose my job, go to the World Bank memoir. What I'm doing is legal. And secondly, go to the World Bank memoir. They will tell you clearly what Madam Glasco has done here.
Okay, so we'll move on. We're going to talk to more and more persons. I'm seeing out here as well. Your placard says President Buakai, please act now. Someone who said Emma is holding a tenure position that the president will not in any way take any action so easily on her.
Thank you. First and foremost, I'm the president of the NaFAA, National Fisheries and Aquaculture Workers Association. And we're saying that the president should act now. Reason being, she holding a tenure position, but she violated the tenure law. She violated the tenure law by being a dictatorial, spending money unusefully. Madam Glasco is paying caterer for which workers are not eating. Madam Glasco are doing car rental for which workers does not have bus. Madam Glasco is right 138,000 US dollar vehicle. What worker does not have?
Someone could say her salary could afford for that.
No, that's from the World Bank. That's from the World Bank. We are doing a peaceful protest for the president to act because we are wrote, sent May 6. We wrote all the board members. We wrote the board chair. We had a series of meetings with the board chair. He said he cannot act. You know, he cannot do anything. Only the president. That's why we came out here to make the president know. We wrote the president, Sylvester Gracefield, put our letter on 513, and the president cannot read it. We are suffering here, and we need the president to act now. That's why you see all the people, the workers are out here.
Since when this started? I mean, in terms of when you say you guys have been suffering NaFAA, someone is asking when exactly this whole suffering started? The
suffering started from our sentencing. After 1 year, she began dictatorial, abuse the power, abuse workers, chase workers out of the place. Use any kind of way. Even you say anything, when Madam Glasco is coming out of office, if you don't stand, she suspend you. Dictatorial. We are saying we are tired. President Buakai should act now.
Are there evidence to prove for us?
We got evidence. We got evidence. A lot of evidence. We are even proved the evidence with the World Bank. We got evidence given to the board chair. Our NASCO money has not been remitted. Our NASCO money, our taxes from LRA have not been remitted. Okay, since 4 years. Why is Madam Glasco doing with our money? Why is Madam Glasco doing with our money? We are tired because you go to NASCO if you are redundant. If you are redundant, you go to NASCO, you don't have money. So the president needs to add now. You send a tuna vessel for 6 years, for 2 years, 10% for government. Government and that money has not been realized by government. What man has to do with the 10%? 2 years, tuna vessel, authorization, stream vessel, 2 years, 10% for government. What Madam Glasco doing with this? Madam Glasco came to NaFAA with zero knowledge. She does not have any experience. She's not an administrator. We need an administrator here.
Someone said, why is it that all of those years you couldn't have said anything about her?
Because she was in bed with the government at the time. She was the de facto Director General with Samuel Twe, with Senator Maggie at the time now, who is Senator, because these people were the power people that she was dealing with. She showed him money to remain power. So when she even chased you out of the place, do have nothing. Even Tokon Freeman, say Tikwa, these are journalists that should chase out of this place. So we are doing a peaceful protest. We're not doing anything. Let President Bouaga out now or else, because the place is toxic. Nobody working Madagascar. Not even speaking to staff, directors.
How has it affected the operations of NaFAA?
It affected the operation because the place is toxic. Nobody come to work. We're not doing our duty now. Madagascar get a few guys that she speak to and she deal with them and they're not professional. So that's the reason why we are here telling our President Bouaga more ad. And she had divided the workforce.
How sure are you that the president will listen to you?
The president will listen by this protest.
Okay,
It's a peaceful protest.
we move on. Talk to more persons up here. You want to tell me as well?
Yeah, to come in, I'm the General Secretary for the National Fishery and Aquaculture Worker Association. So I do all the documentation. The entire post-protest issue we started since 2 months back. We wrote a resolution passing a vote of no confidence in the directorship of Glasco, and we issued a resolution to all the board members of NaFAA, including the office of the president, since May 2nd. And since 2 months, we have not received any redress to this action. So this is why we are coming to call on the attention of the president of the Republic of Liberia, because the chief of staff of the president, Mr. Glasco, and the board chair have been micromanaging our grievances. They just come and tell us what they want to tell us and leave. They tell us to subside and we subside. For 2 months now we've been going back and forward. So there have been no redress. There have been no redress to this. And can you imagine, for over 3 months the president set up the board for NaFAA. The board had not convened a single meeting. For the past 3 months, the board had not convened a single meeting to address the issue confronting us at NaFAA here. So we are saying enough is enough. Madam Glasco should leave. If Madam Glasco does not leave, the operation of NaFAA will be impeded, because currently the entire work environment in NaFAA is toxic. There is no cooperation between staffs. Staffs have been divided. People are on the other side, people are on the other hand. So the operational system is not going well. Madam Glasco has been just deterrent. She has been overbearing. She's not listening to her senior staff. She just takes decisions on her own.
It shows that this has been happening for years now.
Yeah.
And if we may recall, at one point in time, I mean, this whole characterization of Emma Glasco in your account being a dictator started against the worker.
The first thing is this: we could not. You continue to say why. I said why now? Why now? Madam Glasco was in a general staff meeting with us, and she told us clearly that she doesn't get in your government. Madam Glasco was the only person that Magio could listen to. Madam Glasco was the only person that President we could listen to. Who could speak to Madam Glasco at that time? I'm telling you that Madam Glasco told us clearly that she doesn't get in your government. Whatever she do, nobody can question her. I'm telling you, there are other international partners that left this country. There are other international partners that left the country during the whole order. They have refused to return because of Madam Glasco. Should we allow Madam Glasco to stay here, World Bank go? You know what I mean to us?
In addition to that, Madam Glasco refused to accept us to establish the Worker Association during the regime of President Weah. When we wrote to our office that the human resource manual of NaFAA called for a Worker Association to be established, Madam Glasco rejected our proposal. She said there was no Worker Association was going to be formed, because at that time you could not go and look at their job for speaking truth to Madam Glasco during President Weah time. The former controller of NaFAA had to resign forcefully. The former director general for the MCS had to resign forcefully. Some press journalists are working here as media aides. They have to go. Madam Glasco sacked them, because once you go in different with policy with her, you have to leave. So at that time, nobody could challenge Madam Glasco because she was the head of the past regime. But right now, we think there's a responsible government. Upon the ascendancy of this government in December, it was the time that Madam Glasco accepted us to form the Worker Association. So you see that in the entire regime of President Weah, Madam Glasco rejected our proposal to form the Worker Association. But in December, she accepted that we form the Worker Association. And when we formed the Worker Association, we started to negotiate with Madam Glasco also ills that were happening in NaFAA. But Madam Glasco rejected. And moreover, in January, Madam Glasco illegally dismissed 9 of our colleagues. 10 of our colleagues were dismissed in January, just after the election, for having affiliation with the winning party. So she dismissed people unlawfully, she suspended people unlawfully. So this video we are embarking on the action that she should reinstate our dismissed police, and she refused. She is responding to it partially. We even went to the national legislature. National legislature instructed Madam Glasco to reinstate our police. Madam Glasco refused. So we are coming far. We have enough for Madam Glasco, and she is not doing well for the institution. We do not have a fitting strategic plan, fishery plan for this office, so that you say this is the plan they are for. As I'm speaking to you now, yesterday Sunday, people were here recasting NaFAA budget, so that every time they will restructure the budget because of the off-budget spending, because Madam Glasco randomly spend money on things that are not necessary. So underpaying staff, salary disparity is very high. So we are tired of those things. We are telling the president to act now, because for the past 2 months, NaFAA has not been there before. NaFAA is not operational right now for the past 2 months.
What gave you the assurance that the president, this government, will do something? When I listened to you mention that Emma has managed her way allegedly during the past administration of George Weah, and she became a darling girl. How is it that you think that she's not able to, to maneuver her way this time around to be even more powerful?
For now, we know that this present government will listen, because this government is a responsible government. They listen to the plan of excellency, and by the Madam Glasgow action to give her the right to establish the Worker Association, we will continue to engage the government till they will listen to us, and they will know that the workers of NaFAA will deserve better. We don't deserve to be coming here and be living in agent poverty that we are not working.
Your job is at risk.
Yeah, we put our jobs online. But I can tell you for sure, I cannot be sacked for this. I'm not going against any rules of NaFAA. I'm not breaking any law of NaFAA or the country that I can be sacked. We are assembling here peacefully to send our message out there that Madam Glasgow should leave NaFAA for the betterment of NaFAA.
Okay, to add up, you talk about one of the president. Minister of Graceville is in there with Madam Glasgow. Minister of Graceville came here, we have meeting. He had meeting with the association. And we have meeting, we express every detail of why it's unfolding at NaFAA. And he said now that he got to honors too why it's going on, and he will go to the president and tell the president. Because of one person, a battalion will not die. That was the word of Mr. Graceville. At the end of the day, Mr. Graceville can't listen to us again. He can't even call us. We had series of meetings with the board chair, Dr. Nuta. And he said the board will take action. He had not even called a board member to look at the resolution, to discuss the resolution. So they want us to come in there today to have a peaceful protest and inform the world and inform our president.
What did the Minister of State say to you? I mean, in terms of the conversation, after you have told him all of what is happening at this institution?
He said that he just got to know the inside of what is happening in NaFAA. So because of that, he is going back to the president to inform the president, and the president will take an informed decision. Since then, Madam Glasgow been going to Graceville at night crying, carrying family crying, and also he bear with Graceville. So Graceville now is thwarting the Minister of Agriculture now to take action. So now that the president will listen with our protest, our peaceful protest, we are not breaking in, we are not going out. Madam Glasgow, when you go for scholarship, she will remove you from payroll, for which Madam Glasgow, under Ellen government, the former president, President Sally, Madam Glasgow went to school. She will pay as contractor. Contractor go to school, she remove them from payroll. Employee go for study, she remove them from payroll. This is now good for our country. You want nobody to be educated? When she taking your children into synagogue to be educated, we say enough is enough.
I'm saying you block the entrance of the institution. This could start the operations of the government.
Yeah, we are telling you that beginning today, I tell you that we, at the leadership of the National Fishery and Aquaculture Worker Association, we have asked all our members, all the staff of NaFAA, to stay away until Madam Glasgow is removed from NaFAA. We are beginning a go slow action today. We are displacing it through this peaceful protest that beginning today, July 1st. A go slow action will be at NaFAA from today until Madam Glasgow resign or be removed from NaFAA. We will not come back to work. That's our action today. That's why we block the entrance.
Okay, so we'll move on as well. Still moving on. So the main entrance to NaFAA is being locked. So you see from here, it is being prevented. So which means that all operations of NaFAA, this national headquarters on today, is being prevented. We still move on. We'll talk to more and more persons out here. I'm seeing here as well, your placard carries that the staff of NaFAA deserved better. In terms of betterment, I mean, you want to tell us exactly what you need that's not given to you.
We have been at NaFAA for nearly 10 years now. Since Madam Glasco took over, she came and met us here.
You want to be audible?
Since Madam Glasco took over in 2018, life at NaFAA has never been the same. Things have been deteriorated. Our life, our activities, our benefits, everything has been cut off, and we deserve better. We are calling on the president of Liberia to make an imprompt intervention to make sure that the image or the integrity of NaFAA is restored. NaFAA, at the time we were at BNF, we know how much we contributed to the national budget. But see nowadays, NaFAA cannot even afford $2 million to afford in the national budget. Where are we going? This is unbecoming. We did not expect this. Since Madam Glasco took over, staff benefits have been cut off. When you leave from here to go for study, Madam Glasco will remove your name from payroll. Is that how she was treated when she was even a contractor at NaFAA here? That is unfair. We deserve better. We cannot remain here that war band leave from here because of Madam Glasco. We deserve better. All of our projects here have been sponsored heavily by World Bank. Because of Madam Glasco, most of our donors, most of our international partners have left us. We will not allow Madam Glasco to remain here while these people go away from us.
What do you know about the $800,000?
The $800,000 was part of the $2 million that was allotted by World Bank for the construction of NaFAA headquarters building. Since Madam Glasco took over, she has refused to embark on that project. In fact, she has diverted the money to her personal use. That from there, she used the $831,000 to buy her vehicles, generators that she's using at her house now. We will not tolerate this. Madam Glasco must go. The president must intervene. We will not appreciate this. We will not allow this. Our country deserves better. We need progress. We cannot allow just one person, because of her personal gain, to take over the fishery sector, and we're not getting any benefits. We need better.
Shutting down an institution, is this a right way to go?
See that?
Shutting down an institution's operation, is this the right way to go?
We feel this is the way to attract the public and the president, because we have rating all of our stakeholders, all of the board members. We are rating all of the key actors when it comes to fisheries, and no intervention has been made since May 2nd. 2 months now, we are not getting any redress. So we decided to go slow. We like this office, not to allow anybody to access the office today because we are on go slow. So let them know that there's a need for the president to act, because the function of NaFAA is very important when it comes to the rescue mission. We need this.
When do we expect that your light place on the entrance will be removed?
If the president intervenes today, it will be removed today.
Until then?
Until then, we remain here.
Okay, we remain here. That's exactly where we are now, folks. And so NaFAA, the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, you, President Walker, carried the ARS agenda, part of that course for agriculture. And all of these different activities as well complement the president's stride, the president's quest to have a country like Liberia in terms of agricultural development. Part of the reasons why it is important that the situation surrounding NaFAA is being addressed. I don't know how soon will this be, but the workers have gathered, and so we can confirm that all operations of the National Fisheries and Aquaculture has been stopped at the movement. Some of the workers came, for those that were around who had to join this process. Others said that we cannot be a part, but even to this point, it remains clear that the operations of NaFAA now as it stands is at the pause. So Madam Glasco, if I may recall, a few days ago she issued a press release in contrast to what has been carried out across the different media institutions in terms of a US $800,000 out of $2 million World Bank funded project towards the fisheries sector of Liberia. Those workers have said that Glasco has mismanaged the funds. Part of the reasons why the World Bank has declared the vote of no confidence in her leadership, or has expressed strong dissatisfaction with her, and the need that the president intervene to ensure that the matter has been looked at is important, or else it could ruin the progress of NaFAA. And so part of the instruction here, it says there is a need that NaFAA be audited, Mr. President. You can't carry on an audit here at NaFAA. So as to ensure that, or to confirm on what you said, already the World Bank has validated this claim. That's what they have said to us. We move on. Still soliciting views, folks, at the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Tourism Headquarters here on the Bushwell Island. And I must say, for the record, that this is peaceful. They are not obstructing the movement of others. Mind you, they are not taking on the streets, the principal streets. They are strategically placed at the entrance of the institution. And so it is peaceful. We can confirm, yep, as well as the presence of state security as well, ensuring that the peace remain as we move on. And this is important. This is beautiful. Someone is asking, this is Emma Glasco, that at some point in time was being celebrated by the public and even those in opposition in terms of the progress and the success story here at NaFAA. And so when you come out of there, it makes it a bit difficult for people to easily buy into your debate.
Yeah, you were saying what you're saying because people, we from within, we know exactly what was going on. But at the time when we were BNF, Bureau of National Fishery, on the Ministry of Agriculture, we remitted $6 million. $6 million in government consolidated account. Since we became autonomous agency, the Asman and Glasgow, how much we have remitted? Nothing. Since 2020, the dollar report from LRA. Since 2020, NaFAA has not remitted anything government consolidated account. Where the money going? You brought stream vessels in this country. You brought 3 stream vessels in this country. Everything that was gathered for that operation, you know what you did with the money? Nothing. Government did not benefit anything from that stream vessel operation. In the first place, you went, this stream vessel came in the country, you prepared authorization, and then your deputy director for administration signed the authorization, and then PP for the deputy director for technical service. That's corruption. Why you want for the deputy director for technical service to know about the operation? Why? You took people from here, you send on the stream vessel. Where they proceed? When you say experiment, when you do experimental fishing, where you carry the proceed? You carry in the lab to do study, right? But then you do experimental fishing, and then you carry the proceed in the market. Where the money go? People say, oh, man, Glasgow been doing well, man, Glasgow been doing well. When we were BNF, man, Glasgow she made money here. Money was here at the time we were BNF. So tell me, the World Bank tell you to base it of the art office. You repair you renovated the 2-bedroom. We were here. When we came here in 2016, man, Glasgow was working with FNC, she was putting on monitoring center. She was there, working there as FNC staff. The 2-bedroom, you renovated the 2-bedroom. You know how the procurement process went? Where in the world you take check for you put in your bag, you get controller behind you, right? When you go, you ask for the zinc. The Lebanese man tell you say $500 for the zinc. You leave where they take control prepare check. Control prepare the check. He signed the check, you approve it, you take it. It's not how you do procurement process. People sit outside and say, oh, NaFAA, 15 million, 5 billion, this, that. Where is it? We here. I mean, it was interesting to know that people, we are the least SOE in the Republic of Liberia. The salary here is very poor. But Glasgow made a lot of money. She made a lot of money. Where is the proceeds from the stream vessel? The authorization said the vessel should fail for 6 months. Experimental fishing. But the vessel failed for 2 years. Where the money go? People say, oh, Glasgow is inherently corrupt. Look, whatever people tell me here, I will refer you to the World Bank memoir. Go to the World Bank memoir and see what we say, whether it's lying. Everything we say in the resolution is in the World Bank memoir. What are we waiting for? Should we keep Glasgow here, our partner lead? No, we are calling on the president. We will not destroy what we built. We will not destroy what we created in time past. We are saying Glasgow should leave to give a face to our institution. Because of Glasgow, they play with that combo, and she has said it. She has said it in general time meeting that she will make sure whenever she leaves, they play with crash. That's what she said, and that's what she want to do. Every day, money leave our